What is up, guys? It's time for another Vader episode, and what else but we catch him lying. I mean, at this point for Vader, the ends justified the means, of course, as was the way of the Sith, and more so the way of the Empire. Spreading peace all across the galaxy was Sidious's plan all along, and you can too, guys. Check out the shop link in bio. Your support means the world to me, guys. Thank you so much. Let's make this day better with an awesome episode, because Vader was still the egomaniac Sith he once was, proving it with what he did to an Imperial, to one of his own kind. Now, admittedly, this guy had all the traits that Vader hated. He was a nice guy, but associated with all the wrong things. Vader didn't appreciate that. To understand everything, all you need to know is that Silo the scientist was now running from the Empire. The Emperor had tasked Vader with finding Silo and eliminating his virus from the Empire. It was obvious that Silo presented a danger to Sidious in some ways bigger than the rebellion itself. To start off, Vader knew exactly where to begin. He went to Professor Thlu Rai. He was tending to his business, but Vader was now present. He was surprised to see him alive, actually. The professor had been aboard the Death Star just hours prior to its destruction, but thankfully he was lucky to escape just before it got blown up. Vader knew that he was indeed in contact with Dr. Silo. They were friends, they were colleagues. The professor retaliated. No, he was not. Silo was a traitor, and just before he continued his defense, Vader warned him that the records showed that he was an intelligent man. Don't proceed to be foolish and tarnish that reputation. He continued his probing. He asked where specifically is Silo's fleet of abominations. Still, the professor was hesitant to tell Vader. Again, the Sith Lord warned him. He had outlived a disaster once by escaping the Death Star, but it doesn't seem likely that he would survive another one. Well, in the last waning moments, the professor relented and told Vader exactly where Silo was. Immediately afterwards, Vader told his commander to head for the Crushank Nebulae, and yeah, the commander confirmed that they are now tracing Silo's fleet. Vader was grateful. He told the commander to personally thank Professor Thlu Rai and then execute him for fraternizing with a known traitor in Silo. All he wanted now was to find Silo's fleet and end this once and for all. But sadly, the professor would not live to see this day. As you can see, he was immediately executed afterwards and was basically manipulated by Vader into telling the location of Silo. Now, this was certainly not the first time Vader had bended the truth or outright lied to someone, but lying to an Imperial to his face that he will be safe as long as he tells him the truth and then practically killing him right afterwards, it's something that we have not seen Vader do all that often, or maybe never. But as I said in the beginning, the ends justified the means for Vader. At times, this was his thinking when he was a Jedi, guys. Imagine once he became a Sith, nothing mattered to him anymore other than the Empire, other than furthering his ever-growing ego. What do you guys think of Vader lying and killing his subordinates like this? Talk to me down in the comments, and if you enjoyed, of course, leave a thumbs up and hit that bell to get notified the moment a new video is up. Have an awesome day, my Star Wars friends, and may the Force be with you always.